Okay, guys. So we are going to start with the question number 3. I'm going to do that question for you as a whole. First of all, if you look up here, what the question he's saying X is a metallic element. Okay. Draw a fully labeled diagram to show how the standard electrode potential. So standard electrode potential is actually SEP. And I told you what is the standard electrode potential. At one side you got the standard hydrogen electrode. So you should draw the standard hydrogen electrode like that. You should take a test beaker, make a tube up here through which you can introduce the hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas has got the pressure 1 atm, okay, and here the hydrogen ions they are present, and the concentration of hydrogen ions, that is 1 mole per dm cube. 1 mole per dm cube, okay. And you know that hydrogen and hydrogen ions they are unable to conduct the electron, so you should put a platinum plate up here. This is the platinum plate, okay, and you should join it with a voltmeter in between it, okay. And on the other side he said X is the metallic element. So if you look up here, you got X and X plus 2. So X is a metal, so take the rod of the metal X like that and put it into the beaker in which the X plus 2 ions they are present. So you got the X plus 2 ion up here. The concentration of X plus 2 ions, that is 1 mole per dm cube. Okay. Now you should join these two solutions by putting a salt bridge in between it. So this is, my dear students, the salt bridge. Okay. Now this whole cell made, that is called as the SEP. Did you get it? Okay, guys. The next question he is asking in the same question. What are the conditions needed for value measure to be standard electrode potential? So you people need the 3 conditions. The first condition, the concentration of ions concentration should be 1 mole per dm cube. This is the first condition. The second condition, the pressure of gases, that should be 1 atm. And the third condition, the temperature, that should be 298 Kelvin. Okay, so these are the 3 conditions which are used up here. The next thing is asking, state the charge carriers that transfer current through solution. Through the solution, the ions they are always used, and through the wire, the electrons they are being used. Okay. Yes. Now we are going to move towards the next question, guys. The same question with B part. Okay, everybody just look up here. An electrochemical cell was set up consisting of X plus 2 and X half cell, and its E naught value is minus 0.40. So you can write the equation up here. I told you the E naught value is actually the E naught of reduction. So you should write the equation in the reduction form. So it should be like that: X plus 2 electron, that is going to form X, okay, and its value, that is negative 0.40. Okay. The second thing, that is silver positive and silver. So Ag positive plus electron, that is going to form Ag, and its value, that is plus 0.80. Okay. So these are the 2 equations. I told you yesterday, you have to see that which E naught value is smaller and which one is larger. So if you look up here, this value is smaller. So the smaller E naught value, my dear, that is more reactive. And more reactive thing would become anode, or anode पे हमेशा oxidation होती है. So you have to change this equation according to the oxidation way. So you should reverse the equation. तो इसको ऐसे बना दें, X would become the reactant, and X plus 2 electron, that is the ऑक्सीडेशन इक्वेशन और ये जो वैल्यू है ये पॉजिटिव 0.40 हो जाएगी. So if you want to find out the E naught of cell, so you should add it up, but he wants us to make an equation for you. So this is the equation. So rub this equation because we have changed this equation into the oxidation equation. Now you have to join this equation with this equation. Here we got one electron, here we got two electron. So we should multiply this equation with 2 to make the electron 2 like that.
सर वो ऑक्सीडेशन में थी, हमने उसको चेंज रिडक्शन में नहीं किया.
ये रिडक्शन में थी भाई, इसको ऑक्सीडेशन में
उसमें
चेंज किया.
स्मॉलर वैल्यू है नोड पे ऑक्सीडेशन होती.
तो भाई इसीलिए तो ऑक्सीडेशन करवाई है. Oxidation means loss of electron. Okay, guys. So two electron. So these two electrons would be cancelled up here. Okay. And now what is the final equation? X. So you should write X up here. And then you got 2Ag positive, 2Ag positive. That is going to form X plus 2. So X plus 2. And you got 2Ag. So 2Ag. Okay. So this is your final overall equation by joining these two equations. Now the question is saying, ये mole का question है. He's saying the silver electrode gained 1.3 gram in mass. So silver has got the mass 1.3 gram. Okay, the electrode made from metal X lost 0.67 gram. So X lost the mass 0.67 gram. So you have to find out the AR of this metal X by working. So first of all, my dear, you should change this silver into mole. The formula of mole you should use, mole is equal to mass over AR. So the mass up here, that is 1.3, mR of silver, that is 108. So if you solve it up, what you will get? 0.012. So these are the moles of silver. By molar ratio, 2:1, make the moles of this one. So the mole of X you will get, that is 0.006. Okay. Now you got this one mass and you got the moles. You can find out the AR. So mole is equal to mass over AR. The mole we got, that is 0.006. The mass 0.67 and divided by AR we have to find out. So AR is equal to 0.67 divided by 0.006. So it would become 111.8 something. So this is the AR of the element X. Did you get it? This is just like the moles. I just calculated all these things just to make you understand about the concept of moles. So everyone got it, guys?
सर मैंने एक चीज पूछनी थी सर, ये जो ऊपर वाला पार्ट है सर, इसके अंदर जब भी जो भी वैल्यू होगी ई नॉट की नेगेटिव में, हम हमेशा उस वाले इक्वेशन को करेंगे स्विच.
दोबारा से बोलो, क्या कह रहे हो उजैर?
सर मैं कह रहा हूँ जो जब भी ई नॉट की जिस इक्वेशन की भी ई नॉट की वैल्यू नेगेटिव होगी तो
जी
हम हमेशा उसको इक्वेशन को करेंगे स्विच.
जी हमेशा. दिस इज द रूल कि स्मॉलर वैल्यू मोर रिएक्टिव होती है और मोर रिएक्टिव चीज एनोड बनती है और एनोड पे हमेशा ऑक्सीडेशन होती है. दिस इज द रूल माय डियर. ठीक है.
ठीक है
उसको
सर.
हमें उल्टना होता है. छोटी वैल्यू जो है जो इक्वेशन होती है छोटी वैल्यू वाली, उसको तुमने रिवर्स करना होता है ऑलवेज, हमेशा. ये तुम्हारे सामने भी क्वेश्चन करता हूं मैंने, होती है रिडक्शन में होती है. जी जी. ओके गाइस, नाउ ओपन अप योर डाटा बुकलेट. नाउ आई नीड द वैल्यूज. I'm going to move to the next question. Question number 5, please. हाइड्रोजन इलेक्ट्रोड तो आप लोग बना देंगे. यहाँ पे ई नॉट वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है. So open up the data booklet. Here he has he said use the data booklet to calculate the standard cell potential for the reaction between Cr plus 2. Always keep remember Cr plus 2. अगर आपके पास कोई आयन हो that changes into ion, so Cr plus 2 would change into Cr plus 3. इधर सुन लो व्हाट्सएप पहले, ये नई चीजें हैं. And the next thing is Cr2O7 minus 2. So Cr2O7 minus 2 that always changes into Cr plus 3. इसी तरह अगर MnO4 minus हो तो it would always change into Mn plus 2. अगर आपके पास Fe+2 हो तो इट वुड ऑलवेज चेंज इनटू Fe+3। सो ये सिस्टम्स तुम लोगों ने याद रखने हैं ऑलवेज कि ये एक दूसरे में इंटरचेंज होते हैं। ये मैंने वैसे आप लोगों को जो है ना बता दिए हैं। Okay, now you have to find an equation in which Cr+2 and Cr+3 that is present in the data booklet. So let me know. So Cr+3 बोलते जाओ यार, plus electron that is going to form Cr+2, and what is the E naught of it? Minus 0.41. Okay, now the second equation in which Cr2O7 minus 2 and Cr+3 is present. So Cr2O7 minus 2 plus 14H positive plus 6 electron to form 2 Cr plus 3
plus 7H2
plus 7H2O, and what is the E naught of it?
plus
1.33. Okay, now if you look up here, this is the smaller value, so this one would be reversed. So now what I am going to do, I am going to find out the E naught of cell. E naught of cell में क्या करते हैं, हायर E naught में से लोअर E naught को माइनस करते हैं। तो हायर E naught आपकी है 1.33, इसको माइनस कर दें, लोअर E naught क्या है minus 0.41. So if you solve it up, 1.33 plus 0.41 इस फॉर्मूले से भी कर सकते हो, हायर E naught माइनस लोअर E naught, इससे आपके पास E naught ऑफ सेल आ जाती है। अदरवाइज आप इसको रिवर्स करके भी कर सकते हो, स्मॉलर E naught रिवर्स हो जाएगी, ये पॉजिटिव हो जाएगी, तो पॉजिटिव 0.41 and positive 1.33, so they would form the same answer. So what you will get up here 1.74 volt.
फॉर्मूला ऑक्सीडेशन प्लस रिडक्शन है।
वही यार, तुम वो कर लो या वो कर लो, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ओके, नाउ वी हैव टू मेक द इक्वेशन। तो छोटी वैल्यू रिवर्स होती है, तो इसको रिवर्स कर देंगे। तो ये रिवर्स जब होगी तो ये क्या बन जाएगी, Cr+2 that is going to form Cr+3 plus इलेक्ट्रॉन, और ये वैल्यू क्या होगी पॉजिटिव 0.41। ये इक्वेशन रब कर दें, रब दिस इक्वेशन नाउ। ओके, एंड नाउ electron balance करने, we got 1 electron and we got 6 electron up there, so multiply this one with 6, 6, 6 and 6, so 6 electrons they are cancelled. Now you should write 6 Cr+2
करने के लिए मल्टीप्लाई,
जी इलेक्ट्रॉन बैलेंस करने के लिए। ओके, 6 Cr+2 and then you got Cr2O7 minus 2 and then 14H positive. So these are the reactants of both equations. Now the products of both equations, 6Cr+3 and here we got 2Cr+3. These are the same things. So we should write them as 8Cr+3 and then 7H2O, 7H2O. So this is, my dear students, your equation. Did you get it? Or you people have listened this thing in your O levels that potassium dichromate, it's actually orange in color, so it changes its color to green. So this thing you have to write up there. Okay, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Purple to colorless. Okay, now we are going to move towards the next question. Have a look at this question. Question number 6. So he is asking you the different things from here. What is A? A, this is actually the voltmeter. Okay. The next thing he is asking about B. So B, my dear, this is hydrogen. So here we got the hydrogen ions. So it means H positive and H2 gas, they are unable to conduct the electrons. So this is the platinum plate. So B, that is the platinum
C hydrogen
plate. Okay, and C, these are the hydrogen ions. Okay, so H positive ions, and the concentration of H positive ions, that should be 1 mole per dm3. Okay, and D, so D, my dear, this is actually the lead+2. So it means lead+2 is present up here, so D, that should be the lead electrode. Okay, because Pb plus 2 lead chloride shows plus 2. So this is the only oxidation state we got up here. It means the D that would be lead. Okay, the next question. This one you can do it. Here we have to find out the E naught of cell. He wants at E naught of cell. So Fe plus 3 and Fe plus 2. So find out an equation in which Fe plus 3 and Fe plus 2 is present. Fe plus 3 plus electron is going to form Fe plus 2. It's 0.77. And I minus and I2. So they are present in the equation I2 plus 2 electron, that is going to form 2I minus. And what is the E naught of cell? Plus 0.54. Okay. Now, my dear students, the smaller value, this is the smaller value. So smaller value has to be reversed. And in the equation, he wants the Fe plus 3 as a reactant. So this is already reactant. And he wants I1 as a I minus as a reactant. So this is present in the product. So we have to reverse this equation. Okay, because we have to react these two things. तो इसी को रिवर्स करना पड़ेगा. तो जब इसको रिवर्स करेंगे तो I minus, that is going to form I2 plus 2 electron, and the value would be reversed minus 0.54. So if you find out the E naught of cell, you can find out 0.77 minus 0.54. So you will get whatever the answer, that is the E naught of cell. So just do it, my dear. A positive 0.23 volt. So that is the E naught of cell. Everyone got it, guys? Adam, are you getting?
सर यहाँ पे ऊपर वाली क्वेश्चन को क्यों हमने किया रिवर्स?
भाई छोटी वैल्यू को रिवर्स करते हैं ना. छोटी वैल्यू दोनों में से कौन सी है?
हाँ सर, नीचे वाली है.
तो फिर उसी को रिवर्स कर लेना बेटा. और वैसे भी यहाँ पे तुम्हें वो चाह रहा है कि ये दो चीजें रिएक्ट करें, तो इन दोनों को तुम्हें रिएक्टेंट बनाना है. तो जब तुम इसको रिएक्टेंट बनाओगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली फिर भी छोटी वैल्यू ही रिवर्स हो रही है. ओके,
ठीक है सर.
जी
सर और ये जो लिखा हुआ है 0.77, ये माइनस, और फिर ये एक तो इक्वेशन का माइनस होता है और फिर एक इसका माइनस नहीं है, माइनस 0.54 का अलग से.
तुम ये फॉर्मूला लगा रहे हो ना, ई नॉट ऑफ सेल दैट इज इक्वल टू ई नॉट ऑफ ऑक्सीडेशन प्लस ई नॉट ऑफ रिडक्शन. ये वाला कर लो. यहाँ पर तुम हायर ई नॉट माइनस लोअर ई नॉट वाला करना है. तो हायर ई नॉट 0.77 है माइनस लोअर ई नॉट. तो लोअर ई नॉट ये भी लोगे जो तुम्हारे पास लिखी भी है. तुम खुद से रिवर्स करके नहीं उसको लोगे. तो दैट इज 0.54. फिर भी उस तरह ही आ रहा है.
ये तो फिर वन स्टेप मेथड है, बताइए ना.
वन स्टेप मेथड है, लेकिन फिर भी तुम्हें दोनों चीजें पता होनी चाहिए. You should know both things.
आंसर सेम ही है.
जी आंसर सेम आता है, लेकिन आपको वो दूसरा तरीका भी आना चाहिए रिवर्स करके करने वाला.
बस.
तो दैट
अच्छा ठीक है सर. जी सर.
या are you getting it? Muskan is here.
Yes, sir.
Muskan, are you getting beta?
Yes.
Okay, one more question we are going to do. Now this time you have to find out the E naught of cell of this thing, and then you can leave the class. Do this whole question by yourself. Come on. Do this whole question by yourself.
पहले वाला पार्ट
You have to tell me, yeah, first part and second part and third part. Okay, guys. आपके पास the two half cells are present. The first one is Cu and Cu plus 2. तो इसकी जो E naught वैल्यू है that is 0.34. ये Fe and Fe plus 2 इसकी कितनी है? Negative 0.44. Because this is Fe plus 2 and Fe, so you have to choose this equation. तो आप लोग फॉर्मूला लगा लो. E naught of cell that is equal to higher E naught. Higher E naught is 0.34 minus lower E naught. The lower E naught is minus 0.44. So if you solve it up, you will get the answer plus 0.78. Did you get it, Adam? Okay, guys, that's it for today. So we will do inshallah the next thing tomorrow. I have sent you the worksheet, so I want all of you to do all the questions relating to the E naught of cell by yourself. So practice will make you perfect.